Tell me you hear that voice.
They're coming. They're coming.
It said, they're coming.
They're coming. You're coming.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Elis Stray. Blood can only be honored with blood.
It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes.
Reach into memory. Tell me.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dwegar destroyed my people.
The scholars.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. The feeling is mutual, friend, but I found that there is as much to learn from an individual. So it is with the Myconids. My colleagues and I are working to improve. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where you were infected by an illicit tat? You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have... Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg.
It is. This adventurer has an illicit tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis? That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted? I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I ask that you refrain from violence. While I respect that your opinion of my kind, a collective quest to it, if that settles matters for the time being, open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial. It is not ideal, but not to worry. Should, of course, but I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass balance that stasis. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. I would require, but be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms, timusks, cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is...
The Underdark, of course. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. The Southwest, when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
May your travels be safe and swift.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet.
Flesh talker. I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge.
We laid waste to many.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve.
Dwergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but all right.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the Circle a service. We will await word.
Magic erupts, violent and powerful. It is snuffed out by the...
You look drained, and I know it wasn't me. Is the plant bothering you? Might I suggest getting it back? I don't travel with you for your personality. Your sense of humor is still intact, at least. Let's finish up here quickly. The sooner we can get your magic back.
Stop! Stop! Bibba Bang!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, right. What were you saying? Done it. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
Dull crystal glowing only faintly. The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's back, an echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge. It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. The music shifts.
Do you hear?
Fragrant spores waft through the air.
Freely you have given to us. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this,
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
This near sounds like bad news. Guess we could lend a hand, right?
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond.
The tumor is excised. Here, I break death door. The grotto may sustain. There may be no spore. A fate, my circle. I stand to choose smooth mind, or protect the precious poltroon, as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole. A tune, keep your ally, a gift of circle glut. It is my,
Its delicate harmony.
your call.
You again? Show me the boots, or face the absolute judgment.
Craft is ready to sail.
Weapon at ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
I reckon diplomacy may be in order. The blade could use a breather.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Deep gnomes.
That a problem for you? Good. Now cough up the coin. I got shit to do. Unclog your... But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
We have to free Nier before we can take his head. Sounds like a lot of wasted effort.
Don't forget the gnomes. I'm not leaving them with their captors.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. What's to say? Better to die in this shit-heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Don't do this. Don't pretend you give a shit about me. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grim. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it. You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial. A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty. Just let me go my way. I go where there's shit to stir. I'm getting gone. You ought to do...
No traps, please.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark
Justiciar uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me. As you like. Hopefully my own remains are treated with a little more dignity when the time comes.
Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders.
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle.
A true soul, eh? Glad you're here to take responsibility. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
What is it with these people and heads? Let's get in this and get out.
Place is older than bone dust. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. He got me to recruit non-believers. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. That's so.
I'll bite your toes off one by one.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
True soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Spilling poison. Expedition. passage trapped. Gnomes useless. Don't trust Burks. Get me out!
The view through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration.
Beltron, can you hear me? Beltron! Finally. Worthless slaves. Nir does not fail. You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. And so you say. Thryn, carve out his heart and serve it to the Rothe. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin near, and the reckoning's come.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nir is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics. Let Nir be your end.
Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Here's your cut. Extra too, like I promised. Clan, grab your gear, wipe your asses. Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Clan property. They come with us. You got a point. Likely to be all hobbled up, what with the lashings. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses! Your brain going mushy, Shark. That's where those absolute freaks hole up. Goblins, drow, gnoll. The way I hear tell, some prick there calls the shots. And there ain't no way I'm sticking around long enough to meet him. Please, we catch your scent. You'll get sliced before you can butt your left eye. Now lug your ass someplace else. I got to get cracking.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Peacebringer, be at home.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
I greet you, child of the sun. These are fine specimens.
Ormeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. As the potion influences your mind,
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Ormeluum, are you well?
that lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Indeed, I possess a ring of mind shielding. It will not remove the lava. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? Because removal, and I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself.
We shouldn't cause trouble, Ormeluum. There are enough threats down here in the Underdark.
Very well. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
Nice. Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.